Hello my dear children, it's me. Welcome back to my channel where we share fun and educational stories for kids. Today I will tell you a story about a boy who went to a magical forest and met talking animals there. But before we begin our story, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video and share it with your friends and family. Also, remember to press the notification bell so you won't miss any of my new stories. And now let's get started. Once upon a time in a small village at the foot of a big mountain lived a poor but honest woodcutter with his two sons. One day the elder son said to his father, "Dad, I want to go into the forest and chop some wood so we can sell it in the village and get some money." The father was very proud of his elder son because he was a hard worker and always helped him. So the father said, "Okay, go ahead, but don't go too deep into the forest. There are many dangerous animals and I don't want anything bad to happen to you." His son nodded and took an axe in his hands and went into the forest. After chopping some wood for a while, he heard a voice that said, "Hey, you there, why are you chopping my tree?" The boy looked around and saw an old and wise owl sitting on a tree branch. "Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Owl. I didn't know it was your tree. I'm just chopping some wood to help my family make some money." The boy replied politely, "You shouldn't cut down my tree, boy, because I live in it and I've been living here for hundreds of years. You can cut down any other tree, but not mine." The owl hooted angrily. The boy didn't want to argue with the bird, so he just apologized again and continued chopping the tree. However, after a while, another voice said, "Hey, what are you doing? You're ruining my house." The boy looked up and saw a squirrel sitting on the tree and shaking its bushy tail. "Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Squirrel. I didn't mean to ruin your house. Can you please forgive me?" the boy asked. The squirrel shook its tail in anger, but then calmed down and said, "Okay, I forgive you. But if you want to take something from the forest, you must ask Mother Nature for permission. She lives deep in this forest in a small clearing and only she can allow you to do that." After saying that, the squirrel ran away and the boy continued on his way. He walked through the trees until he saw a beautiful clearing filled with flowers and butterflies. In the middle of the clearing sat an old woman with a flower crown on her head. She looked kind and wise and the boy decided to talk to her. "Excuse me, Mother Nature, I've been looking for you. I'm sorry to bother you, but I need your help." The woman smiled and said, "Of course, child, what can I do for you?" "I wanted to ask if I could cut down some wood in this forest and take it with me. I need it to earn money for my poor family." The woman thought for a moment and then said, "I can allow you to take some wood with you, but only if you bring me the golden apple from the Garden of the Unicorns. It's very dangerous to go there because the garden is guarded by ferocious beasts and evil wizards. But if you bring me that apple, I will give you a bag of gold coins." The boy didn't hesitate for a moment and immediately went to look for the Garden of the Unicorns. He walked past high mountains and deep rivers until he finally saw a small path leading to a beautiful garden filled with all kinds of flowers and vegetables. In the middle of the garden stood a big tree with golden apples hanging from its branches. But suddenly, a fierce tiger jumped out from behind the tree and said, "Who's there? Who dares to come to the Garden of the Unicorns?" "Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Tiger. I didn't know this was your garden. I'm just trying to find the golden apple tree to pick one of its apples," the boy replied. The tiger narrowed his eyes and asked, "Why do you need that apple?" "I need it to give to Mother Nature because she asked me to bring her one." The tiger thought for a moment and then said, "Okay, I believe you. Go ahead and pick the apple. But be careful because there are many traps in this garden and you might hurt yourself." The boy thanked the tiger and began looking for a ripe golden apple. He found one and was about to reach for it when a net suddenly fell over him and tied his arms and legs together. "Help me, please," the boy cried out, but no one answered him. Suddenly, a cackle was heard and a witch came out from behind a bush. "So you're the boy who came to steal the golden apple? I was waiting for you. she said with a wicked smile. Please, miss, I didn't mean to steal the apple. I just needed to help Mother Nature. Please don't hurt me, the boy begged. The witch thought for a moment and then said, Okay, I believe you. But if you want to leave this garden, you must answer my riddle. If you get it right, I will set you free. But if you get it wrong, I will put you in my magic cauldron and turn you into frog spawn. The boy felt like his heart had stopped beating. He didn't know any magic spells, and he didn't think he was smart enough to solve her riddle. But he had no choice, so he agreed. Very well, ask me your question, he said. What has an eye but cannot see? The witch asked. The boy thought for a moment, then an idea came to his mind. Is it a needle? He asked. Yes, it is, the witch exclaimed. I didn't think anyone would be able to answer my riddle correctly. You're free to go, she said, waving her magic wand. The boy thanked the witch and quickly left the garden. He ran as fast as he could until he saw Mother Nature sitting in the clearing. Here's the apple, Mother Nature, the boy said, panting. Thank you, child. You've brought me the golden apple. Now I can break the curse that has been cast on me and turn back into a human. The woman took the apple and bit into it. As soon as she did, she became young and beautiful again. Oh, thank you, child. I owe you my life. Take this bag of gold coins and use it to help your family. The boy was so happy that he could help Mother Nature and that he would have money to help his family. He thanked her and ran home as fast as he could. When his father saw the bag of gold coins, he couldn't believe his eyes. Where did you get all this money, son? He asked. I went into the forest to chop some wood, but then I met Mother Nature who asked me to bring her the golden apple from the Garden of the Unicorns. I managed to get the apple and she was so happy that she gave me this bag of gold coins as a reward, the boy explained. Oh, my brave son, you're such a hero. I'm so proud of you, his father said, hugging him. The boy and his father used the money to buy a new house and a lot of food for their village, and they lived happily ever after. The end. And that's the end of today's story. Which character did you like the most? The brave boy, the kind Mother Nature, or maybe the wise old owl? Write your answers in the comments section below this video. And if you like this story, please give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share it with your friends and family. And now you can watch another interesting video for kids and have a great time with us.